Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Cancer, December 21, 2022. It can be challenging to feel in sync in the first half of the day, both on the inside with conflicting with one another and with others. As such, it can be hard to make satisfying decisions or plans without some feeling that you may be missing out elsewhere. Compounding matters, the responses you're receiving are confusing. Perceptions of value can be just a bit skewed or off. Concentrating on what you can do at this moment to lessen your load is best, and it gets easier as the day advances. It's a good time to learn a new topic or delve into a subject more deeply. A brilliant, beautiful chapter will burst forth like the sun rising over the ocean starting tomorrow. This is because glorious Jupiter will bring vast new journeys before your feet. Not only has this planet protected our civilization for eons, but he is known as the giver of miracles and luck as well. He takes 12 years to go around the sun, usually spending about a year in each zodiac sign. Now, with his might being energized in Aries, this fuel will trickle throughout your personality as you pursue matters of the heart. Be direct, assertive, confident, and passionate as you chase romance. It is something to be explored as soon as it catches your interest. Keep moving forward without fear. If you want to reach new heights in your professional journey, you may need to let go of your worries when Chiron retrograde in Aries squares Venus in Capricorn and sextiles Mars retrograde in Gemini. Although you may know that you are on the right track in your work and life, that does not mean that you are excluded from anxiety about where your career path is going. Instead of playing into the stress of trying to figure out the future, you should refocus your attention by exploring your opportunities. While Ceres' departure from your income sector yesterday has left it empty for the first time in 4 months, this has left you with not only a sense of where the money is but a better sense of your income needs and priorities as things continue to escalate on the job front. Meanwhile, in his last full day in your financial sector, Jupiter is working with Neptune to fuel your dreams and a sense of what's possible. You may feel that you're on a roller coaster with the one you love. One day it's all about physical passion, the next day you feel estranged. If you can weather the ups and downs, you'll gain a deeper understanding of what you really want out of a relationship. Reproductive health is very important to maintain, even if you're not thinking about having kids. There are also many natural health products available that support you in maintaining your well-being in this area. The essence of this day will greatly encourage you to move on and start something new. Perhaps you have been thinking of a better career, some further education, or something different in the home. Whatever the case, you can bet that this vibration will bring the innovation and creativity that you need to get the ball rolling. Have some fun with this by putting your mind to the task of coming up with ways to improve the quality of your life. In his last full day in your financial sector, Jupiter, the planet of luck and expansion, is asking that you shoot for the stars, knowing that he will leave behind a team that is just now warming up to take over from where he will leave off. Jupiter has been cycling in and out of your financial sector since first returning in May 2021, and when he leaves tomorrow it will be for the 3rd time. However, it is only now with Neptune and the asteroid Juno, the queen of commitment, both in direct motion, and Saturn returning early next year, that you are ready to start turning financial dreams into reality. While the sun is just 2 days away from leaving your romantic sector, and this will end all planetary activity on the romantic front, it is the moon's return tomorrow that you need to be ready to fully embrace. Today, as the dwarf planet Ceres spends her first full day in your communication sector, and with Venus just 2 weeks away from your relationship sector, it is more about having the communication lines open. Our eyes in the sky. The Scorpio moon is busy in the early hours of the day today, making connections while we're trying to get some rest. This could lead to an active dream world or restless sleep, but even if you're feeling extra fatigued this morning, avoid going overboard with your caffeine intake. Enjoyable experiences, going out with friends, extended shopping expeditions, or eating and drinking to excess result in you pushing yourself too far and overdoing things. Remember that this way of behaving can do you harm in the long run and does not bring any benefits. Do things in moderation. You can still enjoy life, but don't slip into bad habits. As we move through the day, the watery Scorpio moon creates a sensitive atmosphere. Your empathic side can be activated by this lunar placement, so carry a protective stone or take time to meditate this morning before you leave the house. Scorpio energy loves to spend time with good people and higher vibrations, so try to connect with the people who lift you up. This lunar placement can make us susceptible to deception, so avoid taking things at face value over the next couple of days. You will handle financial matters with your usual aplomb today and should consider different types of investments. A good idea can mean a successful future. Even if you are just looking for bargains, you'll be able to distinguish between good and bad offers. Take advantage of them before someone else does. Relationship frustrations could come to a head later in the afternoon, so try to avoid arguments with your significant other. Have some fun and give yourself permission to blow off some steam. Be open to the weird tonight, because you'll likely receive the most unexpected surprises. In the morning, Venus in Capricorn squares off with Chiron in Aries, stimulating tension within our relationships. Our prerogative during Venus in Capricorn is to establish relationships rooted in loyalty and mutual advancement. We seek friends and partners who are in it for the long haul, those who we can rely on in trying times. Yet, as Venus squares Chiron, our engagements may fail to fulfill us. We are stuck comparing current allies with people from our past who damaged our trust or broke our hearts. We may fear that solid, dependable relationships are not part of our story, and that on some level, our too muchness destines us to be alone. Conflict now arises within our relationships to test our endurance, and ultimately, our compatibility. We must maintain a cool head to face these challenges. No matter the outcome, this walk through fire will make us more aware of who we want standing by our side. Use this time to renew contacts with your family. They will be pleased, and you might even be able to resolve old conflicts, as a mediator or by taking the first step to clear matters up. The constellation is favorable for burying the hatchet once and for all. Helpfully, mid-afternoon, Mars sextiles Chiron, allowing us to heal our insecurities through taking action. The Venus-Chiron square has stirred up conflict that we have no choice but to face. But during the Mars-Chiron sextile, accepting this trial with grace is the necessary medicine. In some ways, it is the perfect cosmic foil. Discussions allow us to be vulnerable with others without becoming argumentative or confrontational. We can speak up for our needs with courage. Even if we don't have the perfect words, Mars is still retrograde after all, delivering them from the heart will say it all. By harnessing our voices, we overcome our central anxiety that others may only be with us out of obligation and not out of genuine desire.